Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Got a lot to get into. First of all, let me not be rude. I was raised properly. My mama did a good job raising me up good. So let me have some manners. Happy New Year, y'all. Happy 2026 in a real way. 2025 was a spectacular year. Appreciate all of y'all for coming through for me in 2026. 2025, I mean, and making it special. Let's continue to come through, make 2026 even better. It's good to have everybody here. King of Fitness. I got a lot to get into. I want to have a fun show today. Probably going to go on about 40 minutes or so. I don't know. But we'll go on as long as y'all want to. I do want to watch the rest of college football. I still have never predicted since they've got to the 12-team format. I still have never predicted a college football game wrong. Alabama and Indiana, I feel may buck that trend. I'm picking Alabama. I don't feel super confident about that, but I am picking Alabama. I think Alabama covering the spread is a good bet. Although I'm not a football gambler, I used to bet on college football. I've always lost the money betting on college football that I used to make on boxing. So I ain't betting on it. But I do think Alabama getting 7.5. Yes, indeedy. Indeedy. All right. All right, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all from social media. 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Do become a member. Become a member. You hit the join button. $5 a month. It's also pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the chat there. Become a member. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month. That's all it is. Support the channel. Support the work. You get the merchandise. You get access. You get the memberships. You get the members only chat. You get the members only live stream. You get the lock of the week. You get the long-term parlay. You get all of that for just $5 a month. There's $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So smash the like button, subscribe, do become a member. Also, become a Patreon. It's support the work again. You get the lock of the week, you get access to booking anything, you get access to Discord, you get the live betting, the updated props, all that for $5 a month. So do become a patron. That is pinned in the chat. That is in the chat. It's also in the ticker below. It's in the description. $5 a month. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. What up, Jab? What up, Jab? So let me see. I'm getting some messages here, some text, this whole rigmarole right here. We're trying to figure out who this troll in the chat is. I just texted with Johnny. I'm gonna send it to him. Hang on. Let me show this to him. All right. I was just texting with Johnny. I don't know. I'm trying to get a live with Johnny. I'm trying to get a live. I don't know. Someone said they were trolling him in his chat, but someone is trolling Johnny Says in my chat too. They put all pictures of in my Discord. I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I said it to him. I saw when I put it in my Discord. I don't know, man. It's a guy named Muscles. There's a guy named Muscles. I don't think I'm 99% certain that it ain't Muscles. But someone with the name Muscles in my Discord, and I said they were doing it up in his Discord too, is trolling Johnny, making him all types of gay and stuff. I don't know nothing about it. Johnny's not gay. Johnny's a good dude. Trying to get him back on. What's popping, Jerky Boy, Casey? What up, Jerky Boy? Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Looks like a new name here. Guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, let me pull up the book. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, leave it all in the super chat. Questions, comments, thoughts, put it all in the super chat. Happy New Year again. Thank you for making this year extraordinary. Thank you for making 2025 an extraordinary year. Fight I have my eye on. Crystal Rosado and Tanya Walters. Just watching some tape on Tanya Walters. This is a real fight, guys. Tanya Walters at plus 350 might be a sleeper pick here. Like you guys may want to take a look at this. I definitely like the fight to go over. I like it to go the distance if you can get the lines on that. I love the over on this. I don't have any props. All I have is a money line. Let me see if Pro Boxing Odds has anything on this. If your book may have something on this, but this is definitely something I would take a look at. This is definitely something. So there's a couple of bets that I like here. Is it not here? Here it is. No, they don't have any props. Does anyone have a to go the distance prop on Rosado and Walters? Does anyone have a prop on that? If you do, let me know the odds on Rosado and Walters to go the difference. To go the distance. That's a parlay I like a lot. I would take this Ebony Bridges pick right here. I would take a look at that. I wanted to talk to Johnny about this Holly Holm, Stephanie Hahn, Holly Holm fight. I know we disagree quite a bit on that. If you're getting Stephanie Hahn at plus 200, I'm saying lock that up. I'm taking Stephanie Hahn. I definitely like the over in this fight. I definitely like the over. I like Stephanie Hahn. I like the over. I would get in on all of that. LeBron and Tapia. I think again here, Juan Tapia, and that's my boy. He's from Brownsville, so I'm not trying to. That's my dude right there. I'm kind of leaning. I think Juan Tapia has a real chance in this fight. I know he hasn't fought much. He's been through a lot in his personal life. He lost his wife and stuff like that. He's 32. He's 32, but he's only 32. Yeah, he last fought in 2022. He lost to James Wilkins in 2021. Very close fight. A lot of people thought he won that fight. He did not get the decision, unfortunately. Then he took a couple local fights in the Rio Grande Valley. He fought, I guess, in March. So I guess that hasn't been that long. But this is a real fight. And it's someone you may want to take a look at. I don't really see the big deal in Henry LeBron. I mean, my guess is Henry LeBron wins, but the odds on this are interesting. Henry LeBron, he beat Luis LeBron. He beat Andy Vance's. William Forster. I guess that's the one that's the William Forster one, I guess, is the one that stands out. But that was over 2 years ago now, and he just hasn't been active. This is a dangerous fight. He beat Christopher Diaz back in December of 2024, so it's been 13 months out of the ring. I don't think Juan Tapia is going to win, but this is a live fight. Like, that's something you may want to keep an eye on. I don't know, just something to keep an eye on is that fight right there. All right, sent from Pet. Let's see what this is about here. This is going to be interesting. He joined December 15th on Johnny's Discord. I don't know who Muscles is. Muscles, I don't know how long you've been on this channel. Muscles, the guy that used to come on. He used to break down fights with me. Good guy. he had a little controversial incident with what was debated a fake ticket that he posted. I'm not going to give my thoughts or opinions on that. It led to him leaving the Discord, leaving the community a little bit. I still communicate with him. I like him. He's my boy. Things happen. I don't know. Now, someone else is coming in with the name Muscles, same name, going after Johnny. Someone put in my Discord, Muscles versus Johnny and a money line and props and all that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If Johnny wants to come on and clear the air, he can certainly do that. I like Johnny a lot. I like Muscles a lot. Like your analysis on that women's fight recently, your pick was wrong, but the analysis was spot on. Thank you. Jerky Boys. I don't know. Yo, OG, January 31st is stacked 4 cards. Yes, sirree. To be fair, the Skull fight is the only one I will watch on his Denmark card. Yeah. But there's a ton of fights. There's 4 fights. Gonna be boxing all day. We're gonna have a ton of fights. It's wild that week. 140 on Bet 365. That's a good bet right there. That's a good bet. You're talking about the over on the Rosado fight? That's a good line right there. I would take that. I would definitely take that. Do you have props for the? We're gonna get into it in a minute. I'll pull up the book real quick. I'll show you what I do have, and we can go from there. Happy New Year's. Cash Out. Oh, Cash Out King is here. Shout out Cash Out King. It's good to have you here, Cash Out King. Happy New Year. Got to keep the grass cut. No doubt, Cash Out King. No doubt. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to join the Patreon, become a member. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, hit me up with them. Let me know. On the bench with Serrano, KO, or distance, I would lean towards the KO. Remember, 3-minute rounds in this one. 3-minute rounds in this one. Tellez looks durable. What you thinking? I'm leaning towards. Remember, 3-minute rounds, not 2-minute rounds. So that factor that in the mix. I'm not touching it, but if I were to touch it, I would take Serrano by KO. Serrano by KO. Oh, okay. Hang on. Serrano by KO is what I would lean towards. I would definitely lean towards Serrano by KO. Depending on the odds that you're getting and all of that, what do you got Serrano by KO? What do you have Serrano by decision? What do you have on that? Tellez looks, yeah, I think Tellez is a pretty good fighter. I did the video on that, but Rosado by decision 140. They don't get over. I doubt it will come. Rosado by decision is 140. I don't love that at all. I don't love that at all. If you watch Walter, she's pretty good. She pure boxer, not a lot of volume, good athlete, gets in and out, works behind the jab. She's not long, she's short armed, which is interesting. So she's not like Metcalf. She's not like Chicken, but she's a pure boxer like Chicken. She's a better athlete than Chicken. She's quicker than Chicken, but she's not like the freakishly long armed, awkward like Chicken. So I don't think there's a lot of comps to the Chicken fight, but Chicken beat her with the jab. And I went back and I watched the fight. I thought Rosado won the first time I watched the fight. I watched it again. No, I think Chicken won. Upon further review, I do think Chicken won that fight. Serrano only has 1 KO, which was unanswered punches at this weight class. Go for Serrano by no knockdowns. The play was plus 250 times 2.5. I think Tellez may get the KO, may get TKO or ref stoppage, but either or. The 250 is sweet. Ebony Bridges is supposed to win. Yeah, Ebony Bridges is fighting a friend of mine too. Ebony Bridges should definitely win. That should be Ebony Bridges at those odds should be a part of your parlay. Ebony Bridges will win that fight. She should be a part of your parlay. We're gonna get into all of it in a second. Jimmy James is in the house. If Serrano tries to box like she did Taylor 3, it's going. I think Well, again, it's 3-minute rounds. So that's why I'm just not touching it because it's something that neither one of them have done before. Anything close. The fight is 50% longer than their other fights. That is extraordinary. I mean, that's so much longer. It's not a little thing, guys. It's not a little thing. You know what else isn't a little thing? Being 44 years old. Be, being being 44 years old is not a little thing. Uh, and that's my point about Holly Holm. It's for 44 years old. You know what's another thing? You know what's a thing of significance, a thing of importance? Having only fought once in 12 years. Yeah, I would say that's important. Holly Holm is 44 years old and only fought in once in 12 years. And no one really seems to think it matters. And that is like shocking to me. Like, no one thinks it matters that she's 44 years old and has fought once in 12 years. And it's just shocking to me that no one thinks that's a thing. Like, yeah, she's 44. She's only fought once in 12 years, but she played other sports. Huh? All right. She's been staying in good shape, is what I keep hearing. It's like, okay. Yeah, but I let's get into it. I definitely like Stephanie Han. I'm either gonna look like the smartest person in the world in this, or I'm gonna look like the dumbest person in the world. We're gonna find out in a couple days, so keep that in mind. Yeah, we got knockdown props. Oh, here's a prop I like: Serrano to win in under 1.5 knockdowns. Yes, yes, I like this right here: Serrano to win and under 1.5 knockdowns. I definitely like that. I would take a good look at this prop right here. Guys, you want a prop? That's a prop right there. I'm going to lock that up. I like that a lot. Yeah. Let's do that. Uh, and Bridges. Guys, this is a 2-leg parlay. It's minus 123. How do we feel about this parlay right here? Bridges and the under 1.5 knockdowns and Serrano to win. I like this prop a lot. What are your guys' thoughts on this? I like this a lot. Well, under 1.5. I like this a lot. This is 2-leg parlay. Again, under 1.5 knockdown and Serrano wins, plus Ebony Bridges. You guys like this? This parlay is not gay. This is not a gay parlay. This is a good parlay. This is a good parlay. Bridges money line minus 700. Serrano to win and under 1.5 knockdowns minus 170. Total parlay minus 123. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I gotta text my wife real quick. All right. Let's get into it. Do you guys like this parlay? Let me know if you guys like this parlay. Let me get to some of your chats here. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I was hoping for you to debate Johnny. Yeah. Johnny, if you're listening, let me text him right now. I just texted him. I just texted him. See? You guys can't see that. I don't know. I don't know. I just texted him. I invited him on. What do you think of Crystal Rosado fight? Johnny said no go. He's with his family right now, so shout out. I don't mess with that. What do you think of Crystal Rosado fight? No, she got robbed. Okay, so I want to break this down. Good question, Kingdom. I think she might lose. I think Walters is a live dog. I think at plus 350, she's really good value. I love the over. If you have a prop to go over or to go the distance, I would definitely take that. When I watched the fight live, I agree with you. I thought Rosado got robbed. Live speed. I just went back and watched it. I think the judges got it right. Upon further review, after watching the fight again, I think Metcalf won the fight. But watching it live speed, the first time I watched it, I agreed with you. I thought Metcalf got away with one, to say the least. I thought Rosado got robbed. I just watched it again. No, I think Metcalf won the fight. Rosado, Bridges, Yankill, 3-leg. I don't love Rosado at that price. I don't love Rosado at that price. I may be greedy, but Bridges by decision, maybe another parlay. I don't have her by decision. That's the problem. I don't think. I only have her on money line. The best I see is Amanda to win under 1.5 knockdowns. I think that's a great prop. I think that is a great prop at minus 170. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm taking that. Yes, I like that. I wish I could get I could get under 1.5 knockdown. Yeah, what book? Dude, what book do you use, my bro? What book do you use? Amanda is going for the KO, not boxing like she did Katie. We'll see. We'll see. King. I got muscles. Johnny can't come on. Johnny's with his family. Now I'm talking about muscles. Muscles is like what people make a fake account of me. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. It's been 2 months since that incident. She stumbled Katie for sure. What's up with your boy Johnny Gary? What's up with my boy? What's up? I don't know what you're asking me. He's a good dude. Katie boxed Serrano head off last fight. She outboxed her for sure. Every fight that way and made it easier on herself. I think that's a little bit of an overstatement, but okay. I don't disagree with this. Katie definitely outboxed her last time. I thought she lost the first two, specifically the first one I thought was a robbery. Gee, you said it yourself. Brit fighters are mediocre point scoring. Not good enough at world level. Dalton will get destroyed. All right, so multiple things can be true. Most Brits can be mediocre, overrated point scorers. That can be true. Another thing is a Brit can be a mediocre point scorer and outbox Subriel Matias. Both of those things can be true. I think Subriel Matias is a fun fighter. I think he's crazy flawed. And I think if Dalton Smith is a big enough hitter where he's going to stop Matias from just walking straight in, if you can stop Matias from just knocking down the front door and walking in, you can have him. And I think this is a great fight. I don't have a full 100% confidence in Dalton Smith, but I have enough confidence in him. I'm going to throw some money on him. Gary, watch out for instigators where there's a brotherhood or people making money always punks around. It's what it is. It's what it is, sent from Pat. I ain't going to get worked up over it. You dig? DraftKings, very gay man. You should look into Bet 365. Yeah. Facts. 365 only offers under half. Johnny salty. He takes himself too seriously. What did Johnny say? What happened, guys? Let me know in the chat. What happened with Johnny that he's triggered all of a sudden? Like what happened? I don't know him to be triggered. I don't know what this guy making fake accounts as muscles, posting pictures of Johnny. Like I don't know what I don't know what any of this. I don't know how he got here, and I'm trying to figure it out. We still confident in Rivera, or has that? No, I like Yanquiel Rivera. Yeah, sorry. So you don't like Rosado at this weight? It's not that I don't like Rosado. Rosado's got flaws. She doesn't use her jab. She comes in face first. Like, she's got issues. She struggles with a good jab. Now, Metcalf's jab is far different. It's long and rangy, as opposed to Walters, who's short-armed and quick and athletic, gets in and out, moves really well. I think she struggles with a good jab. Now, it's a very different good jab, but Walters has a good jab. Walters is a good fighter. Walters has excellent feet, twitch, good athlete. She could win this fight, and the odds are plus 350. Minus 500 for Rosado is far, far, far too wide for me. It is far too wide. I don't like the price on that at all. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my videos, guys. So I'm gonna drop my deal. You have Walters a live dog. I just can't see MVP risking Rosado again coming off the chicken loss. Let me address this in a number of ways, right? I think Walters is a very live dog, especially at that price, at plus 350, which is what I have her on my book. Yeah, I think she's a very live dog. I really like the price on it. I just can't see MVP risking Rosado again coming off the chicken loss. They don't invest, guys. This is what I tried to say in my live stream yesterday. They don't invest a lot of money in women fighters. They don't invest a lot of money in women fighters. Like, if they lose, I don't really care. There are two types of boxing which you can get cheap, and that are smaller weight classes and women. Smaller weight classes and women just get paid less. We can say it's right, wrong, different, whatever. It's what it is. What does MVP heavily promote? Women fighters and small fighters. Women fighters and small fighters. That's what they do. And I'm not good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. They promote women's fighters and smaller fighters. And that's what their brand is. And that's cheap to produce. They haven't invested no ton of money in Crystal Rosado. Like, I don't really think they care if Crystal Rosado wins or loses. She signed with them now, so they're going to promote her and they're going to put her out there. They're putting her in tough fights. If they were so worried about Crystal Rosado, they wouldn't put her in such a tough matchup. If they were so worried about building a star in Crystal Rosado, they would give her an easy touch. I don't care. If you think she'd win, she very well could win. It's a very competitive fight. If you think that, then Rosado, they wouldn't give Rosado such a difficult fight. They'd give her an easy touch. Walters is not an easy touch at all. Gary, you going to do any more breakdown for Saturday? Yeah, I'm doing the I'm losing it. I am losing it. I am so tired, guys. I'm doing the Rosado fight right now. I'm almost done with my tape. I will have that out for you guys tonight. Rosado will be live tonight. Rosado and Walters, I will have for you guys tonight. Who's Ebony Bridges? Ebony Bridges is the blonde bomber, the boxer that looks like an ethot, the one that looks like an attention-starved whore who boxes. She weighs in lingerie. She's got big implants. Looks like her daddy didn't love her or something. She's covered in tattoos with giant implants. And guy simp over on the internet. You know Ebony Bridges. I met her. She was actually very, very nice. She's very, very nice. I just don't like her stick. Many people hate Johnny for all sorts of reasons. They probably lost a couple of bets and crashed out now. Why do people hate Johnny? Why? Like, he's a likable guy. He's a nice guy. He's never harmed anybody. Kel Brooks abroad. Yes, Rambler. Kel Brooks abroad. Yes, correct, Rambler. Smith Matthias over 10.5. I like it. All our fighters suck because we have buds like Rob McCracken teaching them to be whack. Rob McCracken, he's crap. Have you seen him box? I know Rob McCracken. Dalton is going to get violated like a parking meter. He's not on the world level. Euro marks. Happy New Year, Gary. Happy New Year, Fast Car. It's good to have you here, my dude, Fast Car. Fast Car Eddie, the Hitman Hearn. It's good to have you here, my dude. Random people are hating on Gary and Johnny because they're jealous of the amount of hair they have. Shout out. Got extraordinary hair. Extraordinary hair. What are we going heavy on Saturday? We're going heavy on this parlay. Bridges, money line, and then Serrano, a prop of Serrano to win and under 1.5 knockdown. So it's Serrano to win and under 1.5 knockdown. That's minus 170. Bridges is minus 700. Total parlay, minus 123. People hating Johnny just to hate because they are low vibrational, envious mofos. Yeah, there's probably a lot of truth to that. There's like, I really don't mind haters. I don't mind trolls. I have a sense of humor. I don't care. Like, I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in my picks. I'm confident in what I do. Like, I'm happy in life. Like, people who get mad at haters are just usually either unhappy with the man that they become, or they're very low self-esteem, very low confidence. I'm neither of those things. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm content. I'm always striving to be better. I want to be better, man. Right. But I'm happy with where my life is. I'm happy with the man that I've become, even though I can and will do better. But trolling me isn't going to work. Right. Because I live a clean life. I live for the glory of Jesus Christ. I'm happy with the man that I've become. And I've done things wrong in the past. But I like where my life is at. And I like the direction that it's going. So trolling me isn't going to work. Serrano Telez over 5.5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, over 5.5. I like that. I would take the over 5.5 for sure. For sure. 100%. 5.5. Yes. Take over 5.5. Yes. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Let me roll through this book real quick. I'm going to end in the next 5 minutes or so. It's good to have everybody here. So this is the parlay I like. I'm going to put this parlay out there. Hang on. Saturday lock. Bridges money line minus 700. Serrano to win plus under 1.5 knockdowns minus 170. Total parlay minus 1, 2, 3. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna post this in my Discord now. All right, Saturday's lock is up. That's up. We're live now. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna end this in just a minute. Let me go through my book real quick. I'm gonna end this in the next couple of minutes. Let me go through if there's anything else I like. All right. I'm not touching minus 2000, minus 3500. Not touching that. I don't know much about this fight. Who do we like? I guess I like Abner Figueroa. I haven't done the tape on this. Maybe I'll get to it. I'm not touching minus 1600 Chris Echeverria, although I do like Chris Echeverria. Henry LeBron, I'm not touching that. Juan Tapia is a real opponent. I don't know why they're making him out like this. These odds are wild. Yeah, I like Yanquiel Rivera, although that's getting worse at minus 295. I have no props on that. I like Rivera. I like Bridges. And I like Serrano. I like Stephanie Hahn. You guys know that. Do I have any props on this? No props on this either. God dang, DraftKings is killing me. I like the Hahn fight to definitely go over if you can get that. And Serrano Telez, I like Serrano. You guys can lock in on that. I'm going to come up with another parlay. Hahn, Bridges, Rivera. What is that? $169. Bridges, Rivera, Serrano, money line. There's a parlay for you guys right there. There's a nice little parlay for you guys right there. Bridges, Rivera, Serrano, money line. All right, let me get through this real quick. I'll wrap this up soon. So you don't like Holly by stoppage? No, Holly's last stoppage was 15 years ago. Holly's last stoppage was in Obama's first administration. Why do you think she's going to get a stoppage now? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking. She hasn't got a stoppage since Obama's second year in office. Why is she going to get a stoppage now? Trolling you isn't going to work unless you're backing home over Hahn. Gary, what do you think of the Poly Market? It's basically an app where you can bet on anything. Yeah, like I like making educated bets. If you're educated on something, do it. They got bets on whether or not the president will be wearing a blue or a red tie. Yeah, like I wouldn't bet on that, but like, look, if you're educated on something and you think you're smarter than the markets, bet on it. Matthias versus Smith. I like Smith. Merv. I like Smith. Personally, I think stuff like that is crazy. I ain't betting on that, but because you're literally betting on flipping a coin. I don't like casino games either. People are like, Gary, you're a gambler. You don't like casinos? No, because casino games are bad. Casino games are just a tax on people who are bad at math. That's all it is. You go to these beautiful casinos, and there's like all of these beautiful games, casinos, hotels that they comp, beautiful rooms that they comp you, free buffet that they comp you to stay there and lose money. It's all casino games are all a tax on people who are bad at math. What do you think you've said about the Rosado fight? I'm definitely only live betting with what okay, I can't wait. Hey, I'll have that up for you tonight, Havelock. That'll be live shortly. That'll be live tonight. They should do one where you can bet how many yawns Gary will do in a live stream. Yo, shout out. Hate is gonna die one day or another. Yep. If enough people ask about it, I'm sure they'll put it up. I'm gonna check it out. It's crazy. If we're in a meritocracy, you would be the big cheese, and Johnny and Sean Zattel would be carrying your bags. Both good guys. Know them both well. I like Sean Zattel. I like Johnny. Look, Sean Zattel's a great dude. I'm not trying to badmouth him. I know him well. He was a really good guy to me when I first got started in this. So I say this with all respect. Sean Zattel came on saying, well, I didn't do so well with my boxing predictions because I was focused on other stuff. Stop, Sean. You're a good dude. We all know you know boxing. Stop. Say I had a bad year. Say, Sean, just say I had a bad year. It happens. I need to learn from Gary 3D Boxing. I need to get with Gary 3D Boxing. I need to check out his channel, and I'll be better next year. That's it. Shout out Sean Zattel. I'm a big Sean Zattel fan. I'm probably running your parlay too. Bridges money line plus Serrano Tellez over. Yep. Do not follow girls boxing, but have seen Bridges. She's not good. Yeah, that's a whole debate. Even in MMA, her last finish was in 2017. Yo, hope you're well. I am well, Humble Crumble. I'm going to wrap now, guys. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Other than that, I'm out, guys. It is, what is it? It's what is it? It's January 1st. Again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. Thank you for the support. It's New Year's Day. A bunch of you in the chat watching it. Appreciate all you guys. Really, I mean it. Thank you for helping me grow this channel. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Please become a member. Please become a Patreon. Hit the join button. Patreon is in the ticker below. It's linked in the description. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. All right, y'all. January 1st, 2026, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.